Hi, and welcome once again to Stop Sweating today. This time we will see natural remedy for sweating. What is sweating? Learn to stop sweating so that you do not suffer anymore. Sweating is just another way in which the body disposes of waste matter, albeit in extremely small amounts. It is increased by nervousness and nausea and decreased by cold. Sweating is an essential function that helps the body stay cool. You can think of it as the body's aircon system. In humans, sweating is primarily a means of temperature regulation, although it has been proposed that components of male sweat can act as pheromonal cues. Although no one knows why some individuals sweat excessively, it is known that the sweating is controlled by the sympathetic nervous system. Sweating is the release of a salty liquid from the body's sweat glands. If sweating is accompanied by fever, weight loss, chest pain, shortness of breath, or a rapid, pounding heartbeat, talk to a doctor. Research shows that it occurs in about 1% of the population. Why does excessive sweating happen? Excessive sweating, also known as hyperhidrosis, is a problem that many people suffer from. Excessive sweating can be a great problem for many people, just as a lack of sweating can be a problem. It may be episodic or continuous. Excessive sweating may also be a symptom of menopause. You can control it with strong antiperspirants, which plug the sweat ducts. Excessive hand sweating/palmar hyperhidrosis, the infamous wet hand shake, is the only indication at present for which we recommend endoscopic thoracic sympathectomy, ETS. Excessive sweating has many causes, including hyperhidrosis, strenuous activity, hot weather, or wearing too much clothing for the temperature. Inherited factors, as some people sweat more than others, migraine headaches, almost any infection, such as pneumonia, tuberculosis, or a serious heart infection called endocarditis. Excessive sweating is a very annoying and embarrassing disorder. Reduce underarm sweating. A person who sweats excessively knows that sweating need not be limited to underarm sweating alone. Underarm sweating, however, is the most common form of sweating and the one which most of us tends to focus on, even if we suffer from excessive sweating of other areas on the body. Most people are already very conscious of any type of armpit sweating, be it excessive or normal, and will go to any lengths to cover up or prevent any signs that they are sweating. Although admittedly it is more of a hindrance to the daily lifestyle of a person to have excessive sweating than otherwise, these can both be a problem. This is especially true if you suffer from either excessive sweating, hyperhidrosis, or anhidrosis, a lack of sweating. What can I do to stop sweating? You may want to try an aluminum chloride solution. There are various brands available, just ask your chemist. This solution works by altering the sweat-producing cells in your body. It is best applied just before going to bed as the sweat glands are most inactive during sleep. Treatment of compensatory hyperhidrosis with botulinum toxin type A, which can be injected into the area of excessive sweating. Some patients say this treatment has given them renewed self-confidence, while others think the whole process is not worth the trouble. A licensed physician should be consulted for diagnosis and treatment of any and all medical conditions. Conclusion. Sweating is the most important cooling mechanism available in hot environments. Sweating is the way your body naturally cools itself off and is an automatic body response to changes in the environment, temperature, and thus is controlled by the autonomic nervous system. If you need more information or want a definitive solution for sweating, you can visit my website. Here you will find the most powerful natural treatment for sweating that exists today. For your convenience, you just have to click on the red button pointing arrows.